Welcome to another episode of Homemade How-To, where we show you guys how to make props and costumes with just stuff from around your house.
Ben and I are huge fans of Jurassic Park. And so we're really excited about Jurassic World.
I even have my official Jurassic World t-shirt right there. Yeah. It's official.
Today we're going to show you how to make a homemade raptor suit. All right, Ben, what do we need to make a dinosaur?
Dino DNA. Let's go!
Let's go! One of the first things that we actually need to do is we need to prep the steering mechanism, which is going to be on the inside of the raptor suit. We need some PVC pipe.
It's the 1/2-inch diameter. This is going to run from the body, inside the body, and it's going to be the neck, and then the head's going to be attached to the end of that.
Very satisfying. We're going to drill holes at each end of the pole. And make sure that the holes are both drilled in through the same side.
You're going to want to drill another hole going the other way. Do that to the other end, so each end has 4 holes. And the next element of this mechanism is going to be what we're calling the head plate and then the neck plate. And we're using bucket lids.
So this is going to be the base of the neck, and this is going to be the base of the head. We're going to need to put some holes in the lid so that we can run ropes from the head plate down to the neck plate.
Okay, so we're going to start with the head plate. The first one is going to be a center pole, and then we're going to do holes on each side of that, and then we're going to do a hole on the top. We're going to cut the bottom of the lid off, and then we're going to put 4 holes kind of on each corner.
And then we need a couple of little holes along the top of this. We've got our drill here with a 1/4-inch drill bit on the end. My dad would be so proud of me right now.
So now we're going to need to cut the neck hole and the mouth hole, but we're also going to cut the bottom of the head plate.
Got to put some hinges here, and there's going to be a mouthpiece that's going to attach to this, and it needs to be able to swing freely. Okay. And so next we're going to do the neck plate. Make a little hole for where the neck pole is going to go through.
You want this to be slightly off center.
And then another little hole for the mouth. And then we need 4 holes around on each corner.
Okay, so now we need to attach the neck pole to the head plates.
We're actually going to use these zip ties here. And I'm going to run a zip tie through the back, up through that top part there, and then right back through the back again. Just do that. And then we're going to need to put those on each of these sides.
And it can rotate all the way around. So now we're going to feed the pole through the neck plates, and we're not going to attach this to anything right now, so we're just going to leave that there. I'm going to show you guys how to make a handle which goes on the other end, so let's go to the overhead. For the handle, we're going to need some of our extra PVC, 3 T's, 2 elbows. We're also going to need PVC glue, and of course our PVC cutters, and we're going to need our drill. Okay, so just to show you the shape we're going for, so we're going to fill in all of these gaps. First piece is going to be 6 inches. And we're just going to do what's called a dry assembly right now. These 2 side pieces will be 3 inches each. Okay. And then those little pieces in there, about 2 inches each. We're going to need a little peg in the middle, and we're going to need 2 pieces right here. And then we're going to need a trigger switch right here, which is going to operate the mouthpiece. So now we have to add holes to everything. And again, this is a 1/4-inch drill bit. Okay, so now we're going to glue this whole thing together with PVC glue. Now it's time for the trigger, and we're going to attach that using a zip tie. And there you go. That is the handle. So here's our handle, and we're going to attach this to the end of the neck pole. So now we have this joint created here.
Our next step is we need to grab our rope, and I'm going to run a piece of rope through those little holes on that handle.
This is the 4 holes that we made on the plate are going to correspond to the square on the handle. The top left goes to the top left hole. We're going to attach the ropes to the head plate. And you want to make sure to give yourself a lot of slack on the handle end.
We've got 4 lines of rope running through those 4 points on the head plate, the neck plate, and then onto the handlebar. And then we need another rope that's going to run through that mouth hole right there. Gonna run through there. And this piece is actually gonna run into this little trigger that we have here.
Eventually these ropes are all gonna be really tight. For now, you just wanna loosely attach them to the handle. I think we're ready to move on to the body.
Yes.
Let's do it.
So for the body, we have this lightweight stucco wire. And then we've got a hula hoop, which is gonna be the base.
So we're going to take one end of the wire and we're gonna zip tie it to the hula hoop.
Wrap it around to the other side, and then we're gonna zip tie that. Mold this and bend this so that it has like more of the body shape of the raptor.
We definitely want to get this shape closed in here on the front, but we want to make sure we can fit the neck plates into this.
You want to put some support on the inside so that it can attach to your body.
We are ready to put the neck piece on.
So boom. Okay, we're gonna run zip ties through the plastic onto the wire so that that all fits into place. It's kind of moving around quite a bit, and we need to prevent that from happening.
And we're gonna use bungee cords. Okay, so next step is to make a head for this guy. We're gonna draw a reference on cardboard. Now we're gonna use the mesh wire to complete the form.
We've got a hinge at the very bottom of the head plate, and we've got this wooden peg here that we're actually going to affix to that hinge.
So now we're going to form the bottom jaw with the wire, same sort of technique we did for the top. I should have done this before and I forgot, but we're gonna drill holes on each side of this peg. Okay, and now we're gonna zip tie the bottom jaw. Oh, sorry. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna attach what we've been calling the mouth rope, and it's going to attach to the bottom jaw so that when we pull the rope, it closes the mouth. Pretty sweet.
Next step.
The next step is to tighten all of these ropes.
Still in surgery.
It's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be okay. So,
leg time.
yeah.
What do we have?
We got legs.
We got legs. We're going to make some tabs. And you're really just kind of playing around with it, and just like we did the body and the head, just start forming it.
Your foot model. Time to give the raptor some arms.
All right, so there's our tail. We're gonna use foam to give it a little bit of shape.
We've got our tail, and we've got our arms, and we've got our legs, and we've got the head and the body. And so I think it's time to skin them. Let's put some skin on them.
Put some skin on it.
Instead of fabric for the body, we're gonna use this awesome tarp. Woo. We're gonna start with the neck.
We're gonna need to wrap the neck with someone inside. We need to make sure that the neck can move freely while it's still wrapped. So we have everything wrapped but the head. Let's do the top part first.
Okay.
Now the bottom jaw. All right, we have a mouth. And we actually left some piece in the back so that we can fold that over the leg. Let's do a claw, big 6-inch retractable claw. We're actually gonna use the brown side of the tarp. Now you can slice it here.
No slicing.
For the eyes, we're gonna need 2 ping pong balls. I just so happen to have some orange ones. Make a base. And we're gonna hot glue the ping pong balls right onto the base. Then we're gonna take some of our extra tarp, hot glue right on the cardboard, and then give ourselves a little bit of slack. Fold the piece over, creating the eyelid. And then do the exact same thing for the other side. Now, of course, we're gonna do the pupils. Just draw those on or put some of the red details in there. And there you go. Do the same thing for the other one. Okay, so for the mouth, we're gonna need some fabric. We found this really cool patterned fabric. And we're gonna need forks, lots of plastic forks. I already spray painted these. And we're gonna need our dinosaur head. So what we're gonna do first is make the bottom piece. So I'll do the same thing with the top jaw. So now we're gonna take our fabric. So now we're gonna glue the fabric. So now we're gonna take our top piece. Now we have kind of a Kermit the Frog type deal here. So now we're gonna get our teeth. We're gonna be gluing these to the edge of the cardboard. I'm gonna use some red duct tape. And you just do the same thing for the top jaw. It's no longer Kermit the Frog. Whoa! Dinosaur parts! All right, this is gonna be huge.
Yeah, pretty big. And these are just the parts. This isn't even the main body.
This isn't gonna fit in the garage.
Not at all.
Yeah, we gotta take this outside.
Let's do it.
All right. And we're outside. All right. And I think it's spray painting time. Hold on to your butts. It's a dinosaur.
Thanks for watching our Homemade Movies How to Build a Raptor Suit. Be sure to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We're actually going to be using this Raptor as well as 2 of her friends in our Homemade Movies Jurassic World trailer, which comes out in just 2 weeks. So you'll want to make sure that you subscribe to CineFix. All right, man, I think it's feeding time. Let's go. Don't eat me.
Don't.